we're back.
We are back for the final round of the Qliphort K. How are we all going?
Good.
My name is Lincoln. This is Daniel Gumby Smith.
Hey, buddy. So, this is the grudge match to end all grudge matches, really. This is... Last night, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of hardcore trash talking in a particular Facebook group. A lot of angry people, a lot of mean things said between two gentlemen who otherwise are generally lovely people. And look, they played once before today. It was fine. There was very little aggression, but there's a lot more on the line this time, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
So, Qliphort versus BA, definitely a matchup we've seen a couple of times today. Generally, it's gone in the favor of the BA player, but...
Anything could happen. I mean, Carl Wiedemann just absolutely demolished Jono, 2-0'd him in apparently 5 minutes.
Yep, so there is
So
that.
it's definitely not an unwinnable matchup.
Excellent. Let's pop across and see if we can see what's going on. Do we have a player cam as well?
That's it.
There they are.
And here we have our players. Let me
Glorious.
just swap around.
Looks like they're just shuffling up. Cool. Alright, we're good to go.
And they've given me the thumbs up. Time to go into our final match.
So, we've seen both these players a lot today. Carl playing a very standard Qliphort build, except with one less carrier than I would have advised playing and one more Helix than I would have advised playing. Also, the limiter removal. We haven't seen it yet.
I want to see it.
I'm
I
hoping.
am keen. I mean, I understand. Pendulum 3 1800 guys. Limiter removal them. You just kill them.
I really, really, really just want to see disc limiter removal.
Yep.
And just totally like cheesing it out.
And Jai just sits there like, excuse me? Excuse me, what did you just do to me?
Yeah.
Alright, so we see Carl opening off very strong.
This
Summoner's Art.
This is what we're going to call punch on cam. If they go ape, then we've got the player cam there to capture it all.
Yep. Absolutely. Adding a scout, as Summoner's Art is wont to do, usually does not add Cybertech Alligator.
No, despite it being on the card art. That joke doesn't make sense unless you look at the card art.
Yeah, I know.
You told me...
Look, I told you the joke because 13-year-old Lincoln used to Summoner's Art for Cybertech Alligator.
Which made no sense to me, because I'd never seen the card before.
And then you're like, just one day looking at Summoner's Art's trivia on Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki, and you're like, the card depicted on this card is Cybertech Alligator.
No, once I saw it, I'm like, that looks like an alligator. Well, there you go. That's a dude Qliphort set to back row.
Qliphort set to back row.
That's
so this
basically
is
the strongest possible opening.
Aside from if he had the Trampo Linksy, this is pretty much the McNuggies for the Wiedemann.
This is a little bit nuggy-ish.
It ain't bad.
Did Carl use Scout?
I would assume so.
Look, I swear. I swear.
So we've had Hadrel upstarting.
The comment yelled ever so gingerly was, if you use Scout, you should probably pay for it.
Smack talk by D-Smith.
It's kind game state correcting judge smack talk though, so it's perfectly acceptable.
The Olalua. Be interesting to see what he banishes here.
He's got a dig.
Hopefully one of them Calcabs or Alex.
He's got a dig.
Let me see
Summoner's Art for
Graph hit
Tool
the
is my
bin.
favorite combo in the deck. Yep, it's
The old Wombo Comborino.
it's a good one. I'm a big fan of Tanky Bear as well.
Mhm.
That was always a...
We see Chalice getting Night Beamed, MSTing an Evac. So that's a very decent start. for
drop in the back
Jai.
row.
Kind of aggressive though. It's interesting he uses his MST on back row rather than Scout, but he probably feels like he really needs this tour guide to resolve to win the game.
I mean, if he, like, if Makes a Virgil and shuffles the dude, how much of a threat is the Scout, really?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I think that's pretty much his reasoning. Like,
I'm assuming he has some kind of Firewake or Wing Blast in his hand.
it's all well and good to be like MST Scout, and then they're
Seems like
just
he
like, oh, but I have a Vanity's Emptiness. And
milled
you're like,
3
well, I lose
monsters there.
anyway. That's nice.
Is that Skarmser and Calcab, or is that Alec?
Scum, Sir,
Which
and
one's the one with
Alec.
the fire in his hand?
Alec.
Okay.
Calcab is the one with weird wings.
Neato. Tribute set disc pass. Yes, the strongest play in the deck.
Yeah.
Right up there with setting Trampolinks.
No, you just normal summon it with no pendulum cards.
Put the fear into him.
Make a gutchy.
Yep, and then here we see the standard Virgil shuffle away your Qliphort, attack over your guy, hit you for 25. Just put the beats on, put the field presence on, and put Carl under a quick clock.
Why is that card in the grave, Carl? Why would
Carl.
you do this to me?
Carl, please.
Carl, how long have you been
Come
playing
on,
this
Weeder
deck?
Man.
It was a
I
Helix.
believe it was. If it's on a waterfall,
Yep.
it's a Helix.
It's not a waterfall.
Remember this.
Special Heart Earth, make Pallades, bounce cat, normal cat. Bounce tool, tool effect, add laser clip, sack for shell, equip United Withstand, pass.
That sounds very oddly specific.
Seems fine.
Yeah. Why aren't I playing United We Stand in my Qliphort deck? Along with,
If you're a shell, wouldn't Axe of Despair just be better?
No. Man, I'm really struggling to try and think of the Miller card search and equip spell you can't normal summon
Hidden
this time.
Armory.
Yeah, that's the one. I knew you'd know what it'd be.
Know what every card in this game does.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Every single one of them?
Most of them.
That's a bold claim, D. Smith.
Google is only a Google away.
I mean, you're not wrong. So is Carl here with a scout and 2 cards in hand?
JJ had Dante, which is imaginary advantage, Virgil, which is imaginary advantage, a set card, which could be a Fire Lake. That's an MST.
You really are
Damn.
a little bit salty still over the whole imaginary advantage arguments to the old BA deck, aren't you?
It's not wrong, but it doesn't matter. Imaginary advantage is still advantage.
You're not wrong, Dan.
I'll take a... Oh, you're neg 1 on me. Yeah, I'm neg 1, and I have a Dante with a Scum and a Sir under it. You should Geki me and see how neg 1 I am.
Yeah. I think he's a good card. Much like Carl, having the second scout.
Yeah, that's alright.
It ain't bad.
How has Hadril gone to 50s? How did this happen? Why this? The hands you've used to dial are too fat. To order a special dialing one, please mash the pad with your palm. Now.
Oh, you're gonna kill me, Dan.
Chai's gonna kill me.
Oh boy.
He's gonna aggressively just bust into the booth and strangle me to death. Then take up the mic.
Ooh, that's a bold play.
Maybe.
Scout for shell.
If he has a 1 scale in his hand, it kind of works though.
Oh, Discaroni.
Oh.
We got the Weederman doing what I like to call going in.
3100 double attack trample over everything you've ever loved. So
This really is just the praying play, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because there's no way that Hadril can't make another Virgil next turn. But oh wait, what level is Shell? That's real important. If it's 2 tributes, it has to be higher.
8.
Right? Uh oh.
What? Whoa.
Hadril's actually in a bit of trouble here.
Man, if it was Cat, that would have been ridiculous.
It would be quite good, yes. So, how does Hadril actually get this off the table without back row? Does he have anything in his extra deck he can get rid of it with? I mean...
Stormport? Like, that's it, right?
I mean, he pretty much has to either buff an Acid Golem with Giga Brilliant, which, given the fact he has, like, not... I don't think he has enough cards to do that.
Even then.
Well, you need Tour Guide and 2 Burning Abyss monsters to do that. And even then, like, Carl isn't dead and he can Pendulum Infinite dudes.
Uh-huh. We sure can.
Why didn't he rank up Dante? Does he have an Astral Force? Or you mean to down Erd? I'm not sure. Maybe he wanted to if Carl didn't destroy his Dante to be able to summon more Burning Abyss monsters next turn. Sometimes it's not a great idea to lock yourself under a non-burning name.
Like, you can make the tour guy play, but for what?
Is he just going to make the Zen mains and pray? I mean, he can Zen mains to kill the disc, and then next turn make an acid and attack over the shell.
Well, good. Seems like a reasonable line of play.
We're on slim margins here, Dan.
Not that he wouldn't be like, search a 1 scale or something. Like, he'd search something. If he searches a Cliff Ice, it does nothing at that point.
Okay, so he just makes a Dante, as you do.
Mill 3 pray. If he goes to the Virgil and then tries to use effect, it'll be a real fun.
Is that a BLS that he just turned over?
I feel like it probably is. Bluff the Fire Lake. Bluff the Fire Lake.
I don't even know if he has cards in hand to set his back row.
I'm not sure if bluffing the Fire Lake works if your opponent just, like,
Actually, just for interest sake, what is Virgil's defense? Because he might be taking a lot of damage here.
1,000.
A
It's the opposite-
1,000?
It's the opposite of Dante.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite
So
of
he's
Dante's
taking
stats.
quite a lot of damage here.
Oh, yeah.
So he's shuffling away the scout.
Reviving the Scum.
Graphing for a Scum, yep. So for everyone on Papa Hadrell's team, you kind of just have to hope that he drew a Fire Lake. Because I don't think he's milled one so that he could engineer a scenario where he like crashes a Dante to get back a Fire Lake, which is actually, you know, pretty decent play.
There's a Calcab.
There's a Cow Cab. I think it's just shields up for Hadrell.
Yeah, but... I don't know. Yes? But... if he had all this, could he not have just made the thing? Could he not have made a Giga Brilliant Acid Golem?
Maybe he didn't feel like going in that deep.
But he's still going in pretty deep. He's just not...
Yeah, but he's going in with his pseudo advantage monsters, not his
yeah,
Giga Brilliant
guess
Acid Golem Prey.
I guess Giga Brilliant Acid Golem is just like, please Rageki me.
I'm assuming he's like milling towards Fire Lake or something.
He just hit the Fire Lake.
Nice. That's handy. So that makes sense. Milling towards Fire Lake. Yeah, he does in fact take more damage from Shell if he just puts Virgil in defense.
Yeah, I don't think
Seems like a minor misplay.
I think
He's going to take an extra,
yeah,
what, like 15?
a lot.
Like it's 600 over attack and...
it's 31.
yeah.
So it's 600 versus 21.
yeah, he's taking an extra 15 for pretty much no reason. Alright, so Carl draws for turn. It's going to be the Not Perfect.
Summoners are...
There's a tool.
Oh, yep.
and the crowd goes, wow.
You can physically hear the oh wow.
Good old Carl Wiedemann.
Jai punted indeed. He could have just murdered him with a Giga
Did he have game times 1000?
Well, he could have gone Giga Acid, swing over your guy, swing with Giga Brilliant, swing
he
with
dead?
Virgil.
Oh, yeah, true. He had the Virgil as well.
Yeah, because you can...
I was thinking that wouldn't be enough damage, but yeah, the Virgil would have just made it.
Well,
and he plays all of those cards. It's not like can't do it, don't have the cards.
he could have just gone Giga Acid and at some point detached the Sir to get the Virgil
I
back.
mean, I always find Giga Acids on my mind when I see something plus 3k, just because that was like the out to Leo in the deck, right?
Yeah.
Like, if they just sat there with the Leo never going to main phase 2, that was the out.
Mm-hmm.
Carl, interestingly, searching for a disc. Guess he wants a follow-up. Either that or he's just going to pendulum a bunch of dudes, disc, bounce back row, bounce a monster, kill him.
You could just pendulum and murder him, right?
I'm assuming that was a cut. Carl isn't a cheaty man. He just runs perfect.
It's not the third tool.
Are you sure it's not the third?
It's the second, because it got shuffled back.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong.
So, like, one died, one got shuffled back, so there's two in the deck. Like, it happens. Yeah, two more arts in the deck. Like, there were 4 cards you could top that just gave him Vanity's Emptiness. Like, it's not awful.
So he's got the Emptiness. It's not so bad here because it shuts off the main one pendulum summoning. But, like, Carl is just going to get in with this shell.
Yeah, he can still swing for, like, arse tons of damage, and then he can disc next turn, and the disc is still a 3100
Well, not only can he, like,
monster.
he can still disc this turn. He's attack over the 2 guys, get rid of the Emptiness.
Yeah.
If he wants to, he can just disc to get dudes out of his deck to make his pendulums really strong.
Not to mention, like, it's still a 3100 can't be Virgiled guy.
Either that, or he's going to keep the disc in his hand just so he has a 1 scale still. Like, if I was Carl in this position, I'd really want to engineer a game state where I have the 1 and the 9 in my hand.
Well, he could just go, like, attack, get rid of the vanities, pendulum, the tool, and defense, and the carrier, and, like, defense, and, like, that's not bad, right?
That's not bad at all.
Just wall up a little bit.
I don't think Dante Virgil Brilliant was game because of the disc with the plus 300 on the shell, so it was on 31. But he wouldn't have been able to clear the...
Oh, Dante Virgil Brilliant.
No, it would have had to have been Virgil Acid Brilliant.
Yeah, it would have been the Acid Golem Brilliant play. At some point, you would have detached a Sir from something, and you would have revived the Virgil.
I believe...
Did he scout this turn?
Carl scouted for...
Yeah, did he pay?
A disc. I think he paid?
1 moment.
Alright. We good.
Yes. The Wiedemann did, in fact, pay for the scout this turn, apparently. Why didn't he get Virgil in attack? The eternal question, Bowden. The eternal question.
It's just one of those snap reflexes where you're going to go like, oh, I'm on defensive. Better slam it in defense mode. I'll be fine, right?
You didn't read the word piercing damage on your opponent's monster.
Yeah.
Well, both players agree he paid, and we weren't paying attention, so that's the game state.
So is there a position here where Jack can, you know, get his Fire Lake back, get a guy and just Fire Lake Call out of the game?
Virgil can't spin the disc, by the way. The disc is unaffected by all monsters level 7 and lower. Which is why it's...
spin the shell.
Shell.
Yeah, by level 8 and lower.
Oh, the shell?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, he could have spun the shell.
Can he?
I know, he should have spun the disc, like the pendulum disc.
Oh, yeah, you could have spun the pendulum disc.
Yeah, that would have been alright.
But he spun the tool instead.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have need to spin the tool if he's dead.
I mean, there's pendulum for 1,000,000.
Yep.
Alright, so we have a special Sir, special Graph.
Nightmare Shark.
Very well could be. Nightmare Shark indeed.
Nightmare
Oh,
Shark.
he's going to Acid Golem him directly. Because Nightmare Shark can target any water you control.
Yeah. So yeah, he can detach, make the Acid Golem attack directly for 3k, and he loses.
Yep, and that's game 1 to Papa Hadrel, folks.
Should have made the Utopia.
Clearly should have just had the Trampolinks and made the Utopia.
Yeah. So game 1 to Joe Hadrel, after a sick as... Could have killed him 9 turns ago, but just...
Missed lethal.
The Nightmare Shark.
Just remember, everyone, missed lethal is just advanced bad manners. It's fine. It is fine.
See, I was playing this deck with two Dante's Ages, like post Jules Lions. You can't do that anymore.
No, it's kind of unfortunate because I only had 2 Dantes.
So we have 25 minutes left after game 1.
Plenty of time. It's not like this is a matchup that generally goes into time.
I don't know.
Feels like Qliphort is a deck that either wins or loses pretty fast.
Yeah, pretty much. Very rarely, like they either interrupt your plays and you lose, or they don't and you wombo them like turn 2.
Yep.
It's kind of it. The other times you go like more than a couple of turns is if you like they interrupt you but not enough to kill you, and then you wombo kill them at like turn 5. There weren't any level 4s. There was 1 level 4. And no cat. And no Utopia.
No cat.
I'm pretty sure he's not extra drinking Utopia.
He better be. He's got a giant hand though, so it's fine.
That's not a Utopia at all.
He's got low levels of Kadu Bingu, is what you're saying to me.
0 Catabingu. Man. Could have just made the giant hand. I swear.
To shreds, you say.
So, is he just starting in... He started in Y-tap for this matchup, I'm pretty sure.
I know definitely Carl sides in tap for this matchup. It'll just be taps and Shadow Mirrors, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Maxi's as well. I'm a big fan of Maxi in this matchup.
Going second, especially, but he's going first, so...
I'm still fine with it going first.
Who knows?
I just like drawing cards, to be perfectly honest. And the card says draw a card on it. My opponent special summons.
Is it the old...
Bring it in the Maxi.
The old using a Maxi, like... offensively, like you make a board and they're like, I have to break his board, and then you maxi them, and then
that's my favorite maxi.
Yeah. I'll let you know when 1 level 4 can make Utopia. Well,
you see, if you have 1 level 4 on the field, a Utopia in a graveyard and an Exceed Reborn.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it ain't great.
Yeah, well, fuck makes Utopia.
Yeah. Take that, Brandon Wiggly.
Mate, do you even Yu-Gi-Oh? I think he does. I think I've seen him play non-zero.
I think I've seen him play non-zero.
Pretty sure when I was talking about X-Saber feature matches being a paragraph long before, I was specifically
that may or may not have been him, yes.
I was going to say, I was specifically about a Brandon Wiggly feature match, so...
He killed him.
Set
he killed
5
him again.
Past.
So, the Weederman, ladies and gentlemen.
Well... So he drew some back row.
So basically, the Weederman shot in this game is Jay had Night Beam sacrifices
That'd be really
and has
funny.
nothing else.
Heavy Storm.
No, man, he's got the Starlight Road. What you gonna do?
God, I hate when they have the Starlight Road. They make the clearly, like, odd play of set 5, and you're like, you're either dumb or you have a Starlight Road. But I have to just take the chance that you're dumb. You do, every time.
You just slam it, man.
Venardi's and Tarnis. Does he have an MST? Sure does.
Damn.
Yeah, Jayhead just casually picks up his hand. Oh, it changed Shadow Mirror.
No, by putting in the graveyard, he implied the chain had resolved, Dan. I'm being facetious, M9. Don't give me that look.
The look of a... Ain't Heavy Storm banned? Sure is.
That's why we see people just going, yes, at 5, go right ahead. Not brain.
Just means he has the road, mate.
It's fine. It's fine. Guys, it's fine. So here, we see Carl here with a spicy side tech. The old Shadow Imprisoning Mirror.
Spicy.
Had to
not standard at all.
dig deep into his repertoire of old card knowledge.
So, negate all Dark Monster effects activated on the field or graveyard. Graveyard effects.
Important to
Bane
know.
Abyss.
Can
lots
still
of them.
special summon them from hand.
Yep. Bane Abyss. Graveyard effects.
Pretty important.
All of them.
Not Rubik.
Lightning Vortex is banned at my locals. Does your locals allow you to play Raigeki? Because I feel like that's a little bit hypocritical.
Lightning Vortex, eh?
Make a Virgil. Bottomless Trap Hole. He doesn't run it to be funny.
You sure he doesn't run it?
No, 100%.
Oh, Lukey Blackson did. He has evac though. Chalice it.
Oi.
Get him. This sim will survive.
Get hit for like 2-9.
29.
Though. Like the sim is fine, but that still isn't good.
What happened to Carl playing max rarity? His decks used to be such a delight to watch.
Shh, we're streaming. Max Rarity is the worst.
I'm inclined to disagree, Dan.
People playing DT cards on stream, and it's like, well, he's played a shiny piece of cardboard.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Because this stream is being run by a professional person who knows what they're doing, even though there are only 2 plebs casting. Also, we know what cards do. And they're not like, Trap Hole? That's not Bottomless Trap Hole. I'm going to need to read what this card does. Oh, I forgot I can't read. Oh,
Ooh, Dan with the smack talkeroni.
I guess we just sit here and try and figure it out. Why is this monster in the graveyard? Oh. Still remember a Deep Dark Trap Hole, and he banished a Blue Eyes off a Soul Charge into a Deep Dark Trap Hole, and it took like 4 hours to try and reverse the game state because it says non-effect monsters.
Outstanding.
Spellbooks before things were banned or Qliphorts.
Judgment Day spellbooks seem pretty good. They have 1 normal summon a turn.
3
You fate their 1 normal summon.
You have 3 Fate, and they have just Fate Scouts. They lose.
You end up with a Kaiku on infinite attack, and you kill him.
You end up with a Kaiku on more than 18 attack, and you kill him.
I mean, you're not wrong, Dan. Pretty much, you just have to have like fates for their skill drains, and you'll be right. Ah, yes, Galaxies at full force.
Yeah.
So we see Carl here, getting the beats. Unfortunately, poor guy can't catch a break this game. Doesn't appear to have any Qliphort cards at all. But he's flicking the top of the deck, hopefully.
Bekro. Miss.
As Ben has just nicely said, if Jayhead wins,
Hey, that's it.
which he just did, by the way.
Wow.
Wow, 2 sacrifice, 2 wiretap. Poor guy.
All right.
So Ben, you're gonna go remind him that it's a best of 5? I just. Yeah, where's the player cam?
Here we go.
And there they are, the greasy man himself. He won an event.
The Greasemeister.
So, do you want to be interviewing Papa Had, or shall I?
Look, I'll do it.
All right, you want to do it?
It'll be soft. It'll be gentle. You can interview the Weederman if you'd like to.
I would love to interview the
Just
Weederman.
rubbing the giant hand on the table.
Like, what else do you do after you lose to someone? It's like, yeah, you won, but I have more money than you. That's just basically all you have to say.
Well, that was the smack talk, right?
It basically was, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Jay was like, I'm a better player than you, and Carl's like, I have more money. It was an interesting smack talk.
We should go find Jay.
We should, or has he run away?
No, he's still shuffling up. I can see him.
I can't see him through the weeder.
Weederman too.
Weederman looks reasonably unhappy. Jay had greater than Jono. Clearly, Jay had won an event that Jono didn't.
Yep.
And since we are clearly going by Scotty Jones'
We're going by the Scotty Jones logic of they never actually directly faced each other, but he won the event, so he's just better than everyone who didn't win
the most recent event. So yeah, there you go. Windups would probably beat Qliphort because it would have just shockmastered them out of the game, I guess.
Shockmaster calls spells against Qliphort. It seems like they actually just lose.
Quite good, I would say. Quite good. It's kind of like Qliphort wasn't a big thing in the OCG for a while because they had Triple Torrential, Heavy Storm, and Shockmaster, right? Seems like a much more hostile metagame for Qliphort.
They still were, I think.
I'm assuming they were played.
Keep in mind they can just go like Heavy Storm, Wombo combo you as well.
Oh, for sure.
But that's why Doles are so good. It was like, oh, we have Heavy Storm.
Where's Jay going?
And like the Throne Scepter value light things.
Oh, those guys were great. We got.
Hello, Weederman.
Hey, Weederman's in.
All right,
Dan, step up. I got to interview my main man, Weeder. So, Carl.
I'm a professional bricker.
Thoughts on double tap, double sacrifice?
Chalice. I feel like drawing that was once again the worst thing I could possibly do.
So basically, what you're hoping for is, for the love of God, fire lake me.
I was sitting there thinking like, I'll just like windmill a monster and like win the game now. No, wild tap. No, it's good.
No, it's fine.
No, yeah, I'm glad I played this deck. No skill, all luck.
Really?
It's easy. I like this deck, and like if you were gonna go to an event, you'll just steal wins. But playing
and until you open the old Carl special.
Until you brick like I do.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Like playing Jono in the second last round, it just shows why you should play this deck. Like
you just got auto wins.
Value. Like
and he opened like reasonable hands, and you just shadow mirrored and
no, it wasn't. He did like if he opens average and you open like the play, it's over. Like it's just like one of those things. Like that's why I like the deck, and I'm just probably just gonna play it because yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but I've heard Jayhad would like to talk.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, he would like to do an interview.
He would like to talk. Well, thanks for coming on, beautiful Weederman.
I love you, man. Have a good one.
I love you, man. All right, we're passing on down. Hadrell in the Beazle.
Mate. Hello, Jai. How are you?
What's up? I'm good.
Good. Congratulations on
Tired.
the win, man. That's
Thanks.
good. It's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, like
Yeah.
it's pretty intense. It's
Yeah,
like
I haven't slept at all, so.
it's like 7 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
It's an unreasonable amount. So, how do you think you did today, other than the win? Think you did alright?
Yeah, I did alright. I misplayed against Carl.
Yeah, a little bit. You
with the discarding graph.
Yep.
From Virgil. I should have done that instead of just special summoning them. But
you also, I think there was a little bit of talk on stream that when you summon the Virgil in defense, in addition to that being about it, you actually could have just killed him as well.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Yeah, I knew that.
A win's a win, right? Like it doesn't matter how you do it. So
kind of.
you apparently you didn't drop a game in Swiss.
No, I didn't. I went 16-0, so yeah.
10
kind of cool, I guess.
High rounds. Oh, like you went 16-0. Wow, so you didn't even drop a game in top either.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess.
Damn. Well, good. That's good. So YBA, you just thought it was the best deck going into the event?
Yeah. Well, every time I play Shaddoll, I just don't draw Fusion, and it's just very hard to win.
Yeah,
so.
We've had this like discussion like internally as well. Qliphort is like it just steals games, but you can just break. Like Kyle just lost just in because he just like double tap, sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly.
And like Shaddoll can be like if you open up like 2 Shaddolls in a fusion, that's great. If you open up like 5 Shadolls, that sucks. And if you open up like 5 fusions, that sucks.
Yeah, it's also very hard to beat Burning Abyss, I think, if you don't draw Shadoll fusion.
Yeah, like
it's whatever, I guess.
It seems like Burning Abyss is kind of like if you draw like any 2 Burning Abyss cards, like even if you draw the worst 2, you draw like Alich Calcab, you still make a Dante, and like you maybe mill like the other 3 that you haven't used yet, or like even if you just make a Dante and you mill a Graph, that's still like massive. Like your whole game plan's online at that point. Like
like no other deck can just do what Burning Abyss does, I think, and as consistently as that does.
Yeah, like you just jam in any 2 monsters you draw basically, and you're fine.
I just think it's gonna get me there over like 10-round event more than Shadoll as well.
Well, yeah, like that's pretty good. Like that's a good point. Like you can't play like something like Qliphort that's just designed to like steal the occasional win. will only get you so far, because if it drops you 2 games in a row, you're out.
Yeah.
Like, you look at Luke, like, he picked up the deck, like, today and played it and made it to top 4.
Yeah.
But that's because, like, he probably just stole quite a few games.
Yeah, the deck is very easy to play. It doesn't really have any.
Yeah, whereas, like,
at all.
if you want to win something, you obviously have to do it, like, you have to play something that you can play 16 games in a row and win 16 games in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what's your thoughts on the YCS?
I think it's going to be good. I hope there's going to be, like, 800 people there like there was last year.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's like it's huge, right? Like, it's really cool to have an event that size in Australia.
Yeah, that's massive. I remember everyone thought it was going to be like maybe 300 or whatever.
Like Nationals was like 200 or something, so everyone was like, oh, maybe 3.
I'm pretty sure it's like 150 something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You gonna play Betting Abyss?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It's fair. Making any changes to the deck, or are you happy with it?
I mean, I'll probably change it, like in the week or whatever. But I was happy with it today. No,
that's good.
I couldn't find the cards that I kind of wanted to play. But
Royal Commands. What else are you looking for?
It's called like special summon a tuna from your
grave. Revival Gift.
Yeah, that.
And you like use special tuna from your grave and you give them 2 tokens.
Yeah.
So it's like a Geometry, but you get a Rubik back.
Yeah, it's just like more Geometry. So
seems like not cool. Bad, especially if you're getting back a Rubik. Like you Raigeki their field and get a Rubik, and then next turn you can like make a Virgil and
it's good.
Mess them up.
That card's very good in the mirror. Even though that mirror is not very good.
Yeah, like did you see much of Hayden and Scott's match?
No, I wasn't allowed.
It was like game 1, I think it was. Scott made like triple Dante in defense first turn.
Yeah.
And then Hayden made like double Dante set 2. So the whole game was just like, if someone drops a dark hole, like 9 effects are going to go off and everyone's going to end up +0. Like it's just so pointless. They sat there till Scott had 1 card left in deck basically.
Yeah.
And then he just killed him. Like, yeah, the mirror seems really weird with that deck. It's like
it's not the best. It's kind of like a coin flip.
Yeah.
I don't really want to play it that often.
Yeah, like if you open Tour Guide and you mill like Sir Scum, it's great. And if you open like Calcab Alich and mill nothing,
you'd be really sad.
Yeah, you savage him.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky against him. So.
That's always. I guess like it's getting less and less luck based as you get more of them though. Like back in the day, like Duelist Alliance, you had like 9. So like you used one to make the Dante, and then you had one of the other 2.
Yeah.
Whereas now you can make like one with like a Calcap Alich, and you still have 3, like 9 copies in the deck that are live.
It's just like much more consistent in making Dante, which I think is.
The difference in this and Schnolls, I think, is you can open all monster hands and make plays.
Pardon?
You can open an all monster hand and still make like
and
make a decent play.
Yeah.
Like Schnolls, you open all monster hand,
and
you're like
just lose the
you're like
game.
I'll set Hedgehog, and you're like I really
that's not
hope
really
going
to get you there because they can make Virgil, they can make
yeah. That's it. Like you're like I really hope they flip this because like I need it.
If you have shadow games, and even then it's just like not that great.
That's fair. All right, good. Well, congratulations again on your win, man. Thanks for coming and having a chat.
Yeah.
So, any idea what you're going to spend the 400 on? Just going to cycle it back into entry infinitely, or?
Yeah, probably. I have no idea yet.
Grab some pods, mate. Loads and loads of pods.
I'm pretty hungry. I haven't slept at all, so.
Yeah, just grab like $400 worth of pods and have a party. It's great. Massive sugar rush.
All right.
All right, go on, man. Thanks a lot.
All right. See ya.
All right, we'll get Lincoln back in here and just wrap it up a bit, I guess. So, thanks everyone for tuning in.
And Lincoln's back.
It was good to have you all along for another almost half game. Papa Hadra won. It's kind of nice.
One of the Queensland boys in.
Yeah, after getting cheesed out in Swiss last time, he went all the way this time, which is good.
He won an event. Jono is quite PJ sold about it, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Quite unhappy about the Hadrel winning and not him.
There does seem to be quite a bit of salt just around the place. Which ain't great, but that's fine. That's all you expect from a premier event. Come here and play Yu-Gi-Oh! For 7 hours. Like, Jai was telling me, like, he hasn't slept at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's just like, man, I'm real tired.
I've got to play DN all night.
Yeah,
well, reps in.
I mean, like, even if I woke up I woke up at a reasonable time and got like a reasonable
I woke up at like
sleep.
8 o'clock this morning or something.
And it's still like it's 7 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like it ain't a joke at all. And like they drive up from the coast as well, so it's like an hour more than.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, so it's pretty understandable. I guess it's just good that like after that level of fatigue, you can still like just play. Like that's why I guess you start to see a couple of misplays towards the end of the tournament. Overall,
it's fine. Just
good.
max BM.
Saw some interesting stuff. Featured a couple of decks that had spicy text that we never saw.
I really wanted to see the box.
No,
I really, really wanted to see the box.
Disappointing things today.
Yeah, disappointments.
No box.
No, none of the box.
No box. No savage, like, Nurse Reficule set 3 gift card. No limit removal over 2 Carl Wiedemann feature matches. It's all I wanted. Is a little bit of spice.
Just a little bit of spice.
We did see the Scotty Jones triple Dante into Hayden Matthews' response with a double Dante.
In saying that, though, we got on the ground level of Scotty's sick YCS deck.
That's true. We did.
Super keen.
We got an inside look into the deck.
The deck.
Easily the deck.
The deck.
Yeah, and I mean we saw like some we got the box, we got Gravekeepers, we got a little bit of BA, a little bit of Qliphort, a bit of Shadol.
Bit of Shadows, yeah.
Got the Hamster, we got Scotty Jones, Papa Hadril, John Aritzau, everything you want to love. No love about Queensland Yu-Gi-Oh! Right here.
Right here.
Every time.
Every time. And we will see you back next quarter.
Next quarter.
After we give our mad shout-outs to Guff.
Yep.
Being the amazing, awesome venue and store line that it is, you should go to your local Guffs right now and give them lots of money.
And if
they have sealed products and they would like to take money from you for them.
And if they're not doing half Ks, tell them.
Make them do this. Make sure to follow us on twitch.tv/GuffTV. This is where we'll be every time.
And there is a Guff
like
Facebook
your
page as well.
Guff Facebook page. Yep.
Like your local, like the Brisbane one as well.
They are posting things at the moment about like Christmas specials. I think the one for yesterday was like 10% off Ultra Pro products. I don't know what they're coming up are, but
free star packs.
You get free stuff. Free stuff's good. And yeah.
Good.
Any other shout outs I should make, Ben?
Well, Ben.
Oh yeah, shout out to Ben too. I've been coming here mostly because as soon as Ben started running this locals, he posted on the Queensland page and he's like, "Hello, I'm starting to run a locals at a store in Fortitude Valley. What do you want from a locals?" And then there we are.
Everything we wanted.
Everything we wanted. And it's pretty much like the most loved and attended
Driggity dropping his
around.
professional esports knowledge to get us like an absolutely sick stream setup as well.
It's like chip tunes and intros, man. It's so good.
Mate, the intro gets me every time.
Yeah, it really does.
This isn't even though. It's like on a slant.
What do you want?
Man.
There's a slight slant on the camera.
The monitor slants a little bit.
So that's it. For him, that's it. That's like the stream is the worst.
Yeah, but so for YCS, right? YCS next week, $50 Guff store credit Reno to the person in the best Guffed outfit.
So, t-shirts, sweatbands.
I've got tattoos that I'll be bringing with me. So I'll be in Sydney from Thursday afternoon. So probably see me. I'll have them at Friday. Hit me up for semi-permanent tattoos. Beanies, yep.
Those little weird plastic wristbands as well. In addition to the sweatbands, you can wear both. You've got 2 wrists.
Bags.
Yep. Hoodies.
If you definitely want to wear that in a Sydney summer, that'll be good. Yep.
Keychains.
Keychains, yeah. Or you can turn them into dog tag necklaces.
Both.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Make your own stuff.
Yeah.
Come with stuff on your face.
Yeah. So I'll be looking around at YCS and the person in the most Guff stuff.
Guff G-strings.
I won't be checking that one.
He'll check. He's committed. You've got to put the
Won't
tattoo
be.
somewhere, Ben.
Yes, well, I won't be assisting in the application like I did with Nathan's. Yeah. Anyway, that's my thing. So I'll be bringing a ton of promo stuff to YCS. So steal some off me or grab it on Wednesday if you are in Brisbane.
What else? Oh, shout out to Bowden, I guess, for spooking us a bit.
And shout out to Bowden in general for being a cool guy that doesn't afraid anything.
Shout
I
out
will wear anything for $50. That store credit is mine, friend.
Shout out to all the people who have no idea where Queensland is and watch the stream anyway.
Especially main man Brandon Wigley. I think Chase Furman was in here too, calling us all terrible. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's an honor to be called terrible by American pros.
You don't even know who I am. How do you, like, you're terrible. Sure. Tell me my name.
He's the second best duelist. Are you even the third best? Who knows?
Probably, honestly. Probably actually the best, and I stole this t-shirt from man. I killed him and took it.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. On that note,
I think we're signing out.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you all for joining in, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll see you next time.